Alright everybody, welcome back to Banjo Race. It's race number 2 out of 2 for the day, I believe. Can't remember what race happened this morning. It was JJ and Rag.
Right.
Yeah, so unfortunately Rag got eliminated. But today we have a not elimination race. We got Oxylen versus Eric's, the classic.
Hello.
Hello.
I've got the proper images on screen as well, in lieu of Flame, who
let me
couldn't
see
be here
that.
today. Yeah, have a look at the screen.
Oh man.
So, yeah, hopefully we're in for a good race. Oxy, you said that you hadn't done any runs since your last race. Still feeling confident?
That should be alright.
Eric's, do you
At
think
least
you'll
do
be
not
able
down. In every
to...
trick, just do not down.
Do you think you'll be able to take him down today?
I don't think so. Yeah, no.
Alright, well, brimming with confidence. I guess it's time to get her started. So let me just grab my Discord
Not
window and we'll get
not
her
Cinco de Mayo, unfortunately. So
done. Yeah, what is it? 29 de Mayo?
yeah,
You can do it. You can do it, right? Okay.
I need Oxy to choke.
I will, but at which point?
Yeah. It's got to choke
Okay.
just seconds under, right? Make it a close race.
Ooh.
We'll see. Maybe Eric's will get a nice 10-minute PB. All right. Are we ready to go?
Ready? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Cool. I'll count you down. We'll get her started. So start it up in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, Oxy.
All right, off they go. We'll get the race started before I switch into the music. Looks like we're about exactly synced on the start. Very nice. We'll go ahead and switch over to Oxylen's music because his music is nice and loud. And yeah, if it isn't, let me know so I can adjust the audios. Oxy actually has his music set much higher than most other Banjo racers in the tournament. Normally I have to turn him up to like 120%, but yeah, Oxylen's sitting at a nice 70%. So if it's too quiet, just let me know and I can turn it up. Anyway, Oxylen missing the honeycombs, that kind of evens out the odds from the missing backflip that Eric's got. Making the stream producer's life easy, love to see it. Yep. Baguette versus Sombrero, the classic rematch. These two had an epic race in the last league tournament. Linked down below under the stream in a playlist, you can see that. I've started uploading all the VODs from this tournament as well. I've got round 1, and so after, I think this is the last race in round 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so after this race, I'll upload all the round 2 races, and then the losers match between Briggs and Carey. And then we'll be ready to go for the next batch of races. Pretty even spirals. They're kind of climbing the mountain about the same pace as they were at the beginning. I thought Eric's was gonna just barely miss bottle skip there, but manages to make it out. So Eric's forgetting his split. No big deal. Not that you guys can see their timers anyway, but I can, and it's bugging me. But he skipped it, so. Anyway, how are you guys all doing in chat this morning? I just woke up like an hour ago. Well, an hour and a half ago. Because I got off work this morning at 5. Got a brisk 6.5 hours of sleep. Having to go to work soon. That's rough. Woke up, had a shower, threw in some laundry, had some breakfast. The rest of my shakaroni pizza from Papa John's, TM. And a big cup of coffee. So hopefully I don't have to dash to the washroom in the next hour or so. Munching on some mango. You know, I've eaten very little mango in my life. I didn't grow up eating it, so like, now that I'm an adult, I just don't eat it. Oxylen having a rough termite tower. I mean, both of them kind of had some bad luck on the first floor there. I don't buy a whole lot of fruit at all, really. Most of the time it's too expensive. But, my store just started putting out nectarines and peaches. They're starting to get in season a little bit. And I could smell them when I was working last night when I was hanging around the produce area. Nectarine's got a real strong stench. It's one thing I like having in a fruit salad is nectarine. Not that I eat much fruit salad anyway, because, you know, one person eating a whole fruit salad is... it's a lot of fruit. Typical GDO talking about food. Less than 5 minutes into the stream. Oh, look at that. We got synced congas. Oh, Oxylen missed. Well, we had a nice little sync there for a while. Synced races are so good. By the way, JJ, congrats on your race this morning. I'm sure it was full of memes, as all the races are. It was a very interesting run. I'll have to go back and watch it. A meme race earlier today. Oh, there's the other half. Better luck next season, Rag. The VOD is also a bit long. Oh yeah, Pixel was telling me that you guys had to restart. It's okay. When I do the highlight, I'll just clip it out. I'm sure if I saw a 4-hour-long VOD, I would be like, something's not right here. One of those, like, you don't clip the race from the start, you clip it from the end. I've had to do a few of those. Oh, that reminds me, I still have to download the VOD from when I hosted Harry and Briggs. When you ended the race, you had to be at work in 50 minutes. That's not so bad. Unless you're like, you know, a 30-minute drive or like a 40-minute drive, then it's like, ooh. Yeah, low-key cruising until accidentally pecking off the platform there. JJ cursing Eric's movement. Oh, you had to eat and shower still? Ah, Eric's, he could have jumped. Missing one cycle on the water there. That's okay. Still leaving Mumbo's Mountain in the lead. Almost saved time over his PB. Probably would have saved time too if it weren't for that peck. Yeah, Oxylen with a really rough Mumbo's Mountain. But we still have a long time to go in the race. I can't believe that reset his slope timer. I must have missed his shadow moving over. Hello, Razul. Yeah, there's plenty of time for memes. I mean, Oxylen was saying that in his last race versus Briggs, he died in click lock. But he was still able to pull it off just because Briggs' PB is still quite up there. But he's improving, so. So one thing I really envy about, like, 230 plus runners, you know, when you get closer to like 245, 3 is PBs are just inevitable. And I mean, I say that like, you know, nobody can ever PB under that, but, you know, obviously when you have more to improve, it's just like, it's just easier, you know? Of course, it's also harder to practice. Alright, TTC begins. Lots of things that can go wrong in this level for Eric's, like that. Landing during any of the flight sections. We got the dick-ass crab at the end that seems to like killing runs. I mean, the race is still far from over, JJ. We have much more opportunity to curse, right? Blubber could also be a thing. Doesn't save too much time to get good blubber RNG, but I mean, we take those seconds. Looks like Eric's is getting lucky here. Right spot on. And this might work for Oxy. Yep, just barely. Just barely in range. I think it's been a while since both of them have gotten the blubber jiggy in during the cutscene in a race. But during races, it's always good to see RNG sync up, whether it be good or bad, just so that there's kind of an even playing field, you know? I mean, obviously you don't want to see bad RNG, but I mean, the sync up is the important part. Alright, kind of awkward steps for Eric, so it's just a little tiny section, but Oxylen was about to save a bunch of time on Eric's during that, but then of course he swims right past the jiggy. And that can hardly be a curse. I hadn't even finished getting it out of my mouth. Oxy getting stuck on the roof a little bit. Alright, they're one witch switch cutscene apart. Whatever that term of time measurement is. Ooh, that was just barely deep enough for Eric's. Pecking away Snacker. I think most people I've seen either just take the damage or they do it like well enough to kind of get him out of the way, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone peck Snacker there. Alright, we almost got a sink here. Depending on how the crabs go here, we could be seeing another sink on the Jiggy Grab. If Eric's gets bad luck and hits a crab. Oh, it looks like both of them are good. I mean, but we basically have a sink. Oh, until Oxy gets hit. Almost kitchen sinked. You know, there is a universe where my Twitch username was kitchen sink and not garage door opener. Oh! Oh! Both of them missed the peck! I was about to say, this is Oxy's chance, but then he messed it up too. Actually hilarious. Both of them having a bit of trouble on the tree as well. Ooh, Oxy didn't trust himself there, but he should have, because they worked. Man, this is the crazy... I can't even say back and forth, because I mean, it's not back and forth. Eric's is staying ever so slightly ahead, but it's like they're both making the exact same mistakes to stay... Oh, Oxy didn't, or Eric's didn't trust himself, but he should have. So that's gonna put Oxy in the lead now. Alright, here he goes, back for the note. That wasn't even a calm curse. Yeah, so we're gonna have to land for that. So Oxylen pulls a little bit ahead. I said nothing, okay? Whoa, I can't believe Eric's got out of that. That was a really close lockup cycle. Just getting nabbed on the way out. Where is the last X? Surely not in view. How mean would it have been to like not put it like directly next to the last one? Alright, all we got left is Le Crab. Alright, good death warp for Oxylen. Back on the other side. That would have just been mean for the kids, you know. Ah! Okay, okay, he did it. Once the crab is like flipped over, it's just like anyone's game. I feel like it's just so random whether or not it works or not. So the crab's hitbox is... I can't think of the word, but larger than it seems, you know? Yeah, put the last X on Shark Food Island. Make it an actual island instead of just a rock. Yep, another run for the day. The last run of the day. I think. Next run is tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be an interesting race. Yeah, tomorrow we got Schlongster hosting. Oh no! Oh, okay. That was that was the worst into the best thing that could have happened right there. Tomorrow we have Schlongster hosting Miam versus Pixel. So that should be a good race. I think either of them could win that. But obviously Miam has the leg up, having the better time. Yeah, I thought Oxylen was going like all the way down. I wasn't paying attention to how close he was to the side. Pixel is def gonna close shop and pack it up. Move on down to the losers bracket. No disrespect or anything. He's lost every race he's had against her. I mean, fair, but I feel like that's also just a statistic that comes with the time. Like, what, Miam has a 158? So it's just, the mistakes have to be plentiful. Not that Miam hasn't had some of the most classic mistakes we've ever seen on Banjo Race. Both of their gloop cycles are really weird here. Ooh, that bubble popped like right away. I'd be worried if I were Eric's here. I think he might have to surface early. Oh yeah, he's already going up. Ah, he's got enough time. He's got like another 2 seconds. Okay, he's good. Oh, he just barely didn't make the cycle either. I'm pretty sure 2 of those eggs hit. Yep. 2 of them hit, the 3rd one didn't. Oh, that's rough. That was like fighting to keep the cycle alive. God, that meme is so timeless. Gooixy. Gooxy. Goa Rex. Goa Rex kind of flows better off the tongue. Right, Oxylen getting all 4 notes there. Kind of a wonky jump with the camera there. I thought he was going down for sure. Oh! Thought Eric's was going back into Clanker through the gill there. Nice bolt jump. See if Eric's can match it up. Absolutely not. It's like such a will it happen, won't it happen kind of moment. Oh my god, I thought Eric's jumped off the pipe a little too early. This is all sorts of Monka-S happening right now. So Eric's is going to be one cycle behind Oxy. I can't remember how long the cycles are in Clankers. 8 seconds? Something like that? I only have the commentator's knowledge. Every run I've ever done through Clankers has been like, ah, it'll be fine. How much time could I have possibly lost? Alright, Eric's saving a Jiggy Dance over Oxylen. Saving a couple seconds, if that. Hello, Blasted Asses. Thing that I was just thinking about, you know, watching Eric's jump back up on Clanker, he's got like that big red like open gash on his side, yet he's like a cyborg, right? Like he's not a robot trash compactor, because he's clearly got like a biological inside. I guess I just kind of answered my own question. I was gonna say, how does he have the injuries if he's like made of metal? But if he's a cyborg, then he would have like, you know, the capability of, you know, human, or not human, but biological wounds, I suppose. And he wasn't just like designed that way, you know, to scare the kids into not getting near the garbage grinder. Not that Gruntilda would have to worry about, you know, kids wandering around her sewer, basically. Deep thoughts with GDO. Eric's has got this. He's gonna have to catch up first. But he has the potential to possibly save some time if Oxy messes up a bit. Both of them do RBA, but Eric's doesn't do MMM early. So if Oxylen has a bad MMM early, I mean, Eric's is just gonna go open the level. You thought Eric's had a better PB? Nope. Oxylen's been sub 2 for a while. Oh. Yeah, I mean, he's around lots, right? But this is the time he's got on his splits and the time he's got on SRC, so... Maybe he's just hiding his power level, you know? You know, I've recently been learning FP early. And now that I know how to do it, I've been watching people do it in these races. And it's much easier to tell whether or not they're gonna get it or not. Because I just like, hey, that's what I like to do. You see their foot line up on that perfect spot on the slope, and you're like, aha, I know that spot. Oh yeah, I'm expecting this to be a close race right to the end. Whee! Exactly 20 seconds apart. 20 seconds is pretty good. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not over until it's over. Very nice yellow star. I don't know if anyone saw that clip of the YOLO star from this morning in the clips channel, but yeah, pretty amazing. I don't know how Rag pulled that off, but I guess the hitbox of like the star extends somewhat outward. Second attempt. Gotcha. I mean, just the fact that it counted as going through the star from the side is the head scratching part. I wonder if you can just like kind of fly against the side of the star and it'll just like count all three. Like you just kind of have to wiggle back and forth. Not that that would be faster than, I mean, how you do YOLO Star anyway, but it would be really interesting. Ooh, Oxylen with really good recoils off these snowmen. Doesn't even have to use a feather between those two. Oh my god, he didn't use any feathers between those beak bombs. That was crazy. Yeah. I think the worms are better than the acorns, to be honest. Oh, that was an excellent recoil for Eric's. I think he's gonna have the same thing. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful beak bombs to the snowmen for both of them. The worm's gonna randomly be stupid as hell. Yeah, I mean, look at the space worm that happened to Tyson the other day. Does anyone, like, know how that works? Like, a clip of it gets posted every now and again in, like, BK Discord. Like, but every now and again, I mean, like, very rarely every now and again. But it's always funny when I see it, just because it's like, it's just like, how does it even happen? The worms just, nope. Like, you can hear the sound effect as it's happening. Nope. We need answers. And every time I've seen it, it's only that one worm. Unless it's also happened to the one on the slope by the flower. But I feel like it's a worm at the top of a slope. Alright. I guess we got double boggy race. Spam your waheys if you got him. The worm float by the clucker and note. Just yeet up the tree. Yeah. I mean, I guess it can happen on any of the worms, perhaps. But it's just like, if you don't know why it happens, then who knows? Being against a wall. When in doubt, blame the floor triangles. Submerged in the nest? Yeah, for more instruction on what is and isn't a floor, please refer to Pan and Coic's 3-hour video on walls and floors and ceilings. Oh my. Oxylen maintaining that slight lead. I guess by now it's a little more than slight. It's probably at least 40-ish seconds now. Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know where he got them from. No, isn't that Eric's that has 2 more tokens? Uh-oh. Someone taking a bunch of damage to the icicle. Or ice cube. Surely no one will die to the ice. Oh my god. Oxylen has to... Oh my god, Oxylen! Okay. Oxylen's really got to watch his health. He's going to have to grab those backups by Boggy. Because he only has 3 health right now and he needs 5. Gobi Lair and the one Eric's is going to get during 450 skip. Oh, you mean like the one by the MMM puzzle? Okay. Eric's has some good health. Oxy's got good health now. The one in Gobi Lair, I can't think of what you're talking about. Is that the one behind the sarcophagus? Yeah. Seems like a weird one to skip, though. You think you'd skip it on the way out of the level. Or you'd get it on the way out of the level, right? And then, like, skip another one. I don't know all the token timings. I know some really fast tokens get skipped because they're not as fast as slower tokens. Alright, Oxylen with a pretty close race. You don't even know Xbox token route. I don't even know N64 token route. I was a little bitch when it came to collecting tokens, so when I ran the game, I did Gobies before MMM. Just so I could collect the extra tokens in the level and have extra for MMM in case I skipped any. Because I didn't really pay attention to what tokens I was and wasn't grabbing every run. And so there'd be like this variance in my run depending on which tokens I decided to go out of my way for. Boo. Alright. Oxy with the not a bad freeze easy peak. Saved a little bit of time to his gold. Oh my god, I thought Eric's wasn't gonna get his jump off before touching the water. Alright, so it's time for MMM early. Let's see if Oxy can pull it off. And if he does it first try, he'll save a lot of time over Eric's, just because of the route. Very high, but it's fine. Alright, here we go. Late frame. Keeps dancing around the frame. One late. Come on. One early. There you go. Alright. The twirlies were a little bit monka there, but you managed to make it in. Yes, Cat Peach, it's a bit clip setup. Yeah, not very good twirlies. Ended up losing 30 seconds over his splits for that. I don't know how much time you have to lose to MMM early to have it be slower than just opening the level. I wonder if Eric's is gonna do the beak bust in front of the level. It's fun to see, but it's also very disrespectful. Come on, Oxy, you gotta peck. Nope, just going right into the level. Perhaps he knows he's behind and got a little bit of time to catch up. Fortunately, didn't get napper skip. I just like stretched back in my chair and I feel like I heard my back crack in like 8 different spots. Oh, that felt really good though. It's like, you know, you've been shrimping in your chair when. Yeah, there was no way he was rotating that far around. Oh my god, Oxy. Okay, I thought he was going to be a little too far away for that one. That's got to be such fun movement to learn, getting away from the tombstone before it catches you. Poop the egg and then just run away. Alright, Eric's missing napper skip too. Stressful, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't think I've ever done a graveyard where I didn't rat-a-tat every tombstone. That was an interesting jump off the honeycomb hive. For some reason, I thought there's no way this is gonna work, and then, oh, it worked. Yeah, the first one was a little messy, but everything after that was fine. No honeycomb for you. Oh! It landed right in his path. I was very lucky. Whew, I thought I was going to hit a black key. Eric's? Did I miss Eric's doing something crazy? Uh-oh. He's at 3 health. I mean, Oxylen lost a lot of health on Tumblr, too. I'm pretty sure both of them had, like, the same damage. Sometimes you just gotta take damage, you know? Oh! Okay. Thought Oxylen was going down. Going all the way down. Not that we've seen anything bad happen in the church. It's clearly a safe haven for all the ghosts and ghoulies. I just said ghoulies because it's less syllables than skeleton. Oh yeah, I guess Eric's is just starting the church. I was more saying that because Oxylen was just on his way out. If Eric's messes up Mott's hand or falls off the banisters, then yeah, that's my bad. Let's hope they don't get grabbed by the ghoulies. Nothing really grabs them. I mean, you could argue that Slappa is trying to grab them. Or slap them. It's a hand motion, you know? Just, I guess one has no grasping. Grabba's name is literally Grabba, but he doesn't try to grab you. He tries to grab the Jiggy. And he does a really good job of it if you suck. There's no way. Yeah, you use that gold feather. We're not seeing a death in the church. He does in the process of baiting you. Yeah, but he still doesn't grab you. Like, Grabba doesn't deal damage to you in the form of a grab. I'm trying to think of any other enemy that this applies to, but I'm pretty sure there isn't one. Alright, Oxylen out of there. Not a terrible MMM. I mean, obviously losing a little bit of time to Napper. That's about it, really. I mean, now we get into the nitty-gritty, I guess. The gobiest of valleys. Alright. On the way to Gobies. I know, so insightful. Much commentary. Ooh. Every time I see like something eensy, so tiny, go wrong in the well, it's like, oh, they're dead. The well is just so dangerous. Still believe in Eric's? I mean, like I said, it's still a long way to go. I could use their best possible times to figure it out. But obviously Oxylen's best possible time is going to be lower than Eric's. Unless he like absolutely shits the bed in like the worst way. But I mean, over time, it's the seconds that can add up, right? Nice Gobi clip. That's what we all want our Gobi's clips to look like. That's such a satisfying Wonder Wing down to the ground. Just the insta death. Alright, Eric's using his golds too. I think Eric's has less golds than Oxylen does, but I don't really think the number matters right now. Because, I mean, yeah, you use one in Sphinxy. I mean, I guess you might have to use some in Boombox. But that's only, you know, worst case. Or probably average case, I would say. Alright, let's see that. Oh! Ah! Eric's doesn't get Gobi Clip. Not the Gobi Clip we were looking for. I like this backup route instead of going straight for Sphinxy. I don't know if I've seen this before. Because, like, when is he gonna go into Sphinxy? So after Ruby's Pyramid, he, like... After Ruby's Pyramid, he jumps... or goes down and gets the second ring. And then what? Just continues on with the level. Yeah, I'm not sure when he goes in there. An old school route? I don't know. Because, I mean, most routes have always done Jinxie right at the beginning. Instead of just, like, standing on top of the cactus and, you know, shooting eggs into his nose. Just kind of does it later. Oxylen's doorbell. Leave some, like, dog poop on the porch. On the stoop. Alright, nice. Stays in the air, grabs the Jiggy. I feel like most of the races I've seen, they either haven't done it or they've landed. So we finally get to see a water pyramid clip. Peg Bruh is such a great emote. Okay, so this is when he does... I guess it makes sense, because you're in flight, right? You're in flight, you have to beak bomb over to the Ancient One anyway. Oh! That was almost such a beautiful... sandy butt pyramid. Yeah. I mean, it's always nice having the backups, right? I think a lot of people, when they fail stuff, it's like, you know, let's just do it right now, just because this is where it's supposed to be in the route. But having a backup route in case you, like, fail something is always good, because then you can kind of optimize the failure, I suppose. I mean, obviously you don't want it to happen, but, you know, having that route in your back pocket just in case you need it is always good. It's kind of like, you know, I guess it's not really a route change, but when people mess up the flower soft lock in Click Clock Wood, you know, there's always that crowd that's just the run is over. And then there's, oh, I have a backup. I can't believe Eric stayed in flight for that. I thought he was landing for sure. Alright, nice water pyramid clip. Double water pyramid clip at a race. Very nice. Like I said, most of the races I've seen so far, or I've hosted, everyone's just landed, so. Nice easy shoe jump. Much easier than the backup. Oh my god, I can't believe you hit Gobi's butt there. Alright, not a bad Gobi's. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? Maze skip looks hard as shit. It's really not. Doing it fast is hard because you obviously have to, I mean, to do it right, you have to do it backwards so you don't get a shit ton of lag. Or by maze skip, do you mean like not triggering the timer? That's what a lot of people say. Gobi's has a lot of hard stuff in it. I don't know if that's true though. There's that like that line between like, you know, what's the hardest speedrun? The hardest level to speedrun, sorry. That kind of changes as your skill goes up. Because, I mean, when you suck at the game, or you're not, like, super optimized yet, your hardest level might be something that's not that bad. But then as you get better, you get those levels that are harder to optimize. Yeah, like MMM's got all the individual rooms that you can like kind of practice in a vacuum. And I mean, so does Gobi's. Gobi's has lots of individual rooms like that, and so does RBB. But it's that like those micro time saves, right? Where your movement has to be just so on point. I guess it's like the hardest levels are the ones that have the least just kind of running from point A to point B, right? Crack at least doing a fast Let's Play of BK. Yeah, I mean, you could. It's not hard to follow the route. I mean, there are things that you'd obviously, like, not be doing, right? Like, if you're following the speedrun route, most of it's just following along. With, like, you know, any of the bit clips, RBA, soft lock. Those are probably the things you probably wouldn't be doing. RBB might be the hardest level to be fast. Again, I have very little input. Because, I mean, yeah, you got all the hard levels that have lots of stuff to do. Oh, God. Oxylen's gonna have to haul ass to make it out without dying after getting stuck like that. Yeah, he's... oh, God. Oxylen's gonna have to, like, go on the box or some shit. Yeah, he knows. Okay. He's good. He's good, he's good. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, other levels kind of sneak up on you. Like, of course, everyone thinks, oh, Gobi's MMM RBB. But then you have levels like Clankers, right? Really easy to lose time on Clankers. Just because of the cycles. So if you, like, miss the cycle, you just automatically lose time. Because you have to wait for the next one. Breeze easy peak, lots of flying. Lots of tight movement. BK is just such a fast-paced game, right? Oh, nice Jiggy Dance skip on Boombox. That was a nice wait. It's funny because I think of all the places to save and lose time in BK, and I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. And then I think of it in BT, and I feel like, you know, like I said, in BK, it's like the movement from point A to point B is just kind of like jumping in Talon Trot, holding R. 2E has so much movement between point A and point B that it's like, I mean, so many people have trouble running in a straight line. And so that's kind of where a lot of the time loss is in that game. Whereas this game is very angular. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. Oh, God. Eric's really didn't want to get out of Talon Trot there. Yeah, Oxylen's run has been pretty good since MMM. A pretty rough early game, though. And I know it's like, you know, OGDO bringing up Tui every time he hosts a Banjo race stream, but it's what I know, right? I know that game a lot better than this game, so when I compare things, I like to, you know, I just compare. I wish I was more knowledgeable about this game, I really do. Ooh, I thought that life point jump wasn't gonna hit for a sec. That looked very close. Yeah, currently, Eric's is on a pretty spicy PB pace. I think PB is like 100% dead for Oxylen. I mean, maybe if he like gold splits everything for the next half hour. But Eric's is currently sitting at minus 31 seconds, so I mean, it's still a long way to go. PBing during races is always great. Winning PB, but losing the match is still a big win. That's absolutely right. Races just incentivize no resets, right? I think Oxylen meant to roll there. Oh, rough recoil from Boombox, getting sent in the opposite direction. You can't reset a NASCAR race. You can postpone it. I mean, unless there's some sort of, like, collusion, right? Like, imagine you're in a NASCAR race, they do a pit stop to, you know, fix up their car. The other team has a pit stop worker in their crew. And he sabotages the vehicle. Ooh, this is the worst thing that could happen. Maybe not the worst thing that could happen in this crate, but... Did a race of MM before a while ago. Feel good to keep going and not reset and quit. Yeah. Sometimes you just need to know reset. Because it's like, you know, if you do just reset after reset after reset, you eventually hit the point where you just like... You haven't done a section of the game in so long. And it's not that it's like, oh, you haven't done it in so long, you're unpracticed, you're gonna fuck it up because you keep resetting, but it's like you just want to play a certain section of the game. Like, when I used to run BK, like, before FFM, my favorite part of the game was Freeze Easy Peak 2. Like, FP2 was, like, easily my favorite split. Eric's stopped, he waited, set it up, and Freeze Easy Peak 2 was my favorite split ever. Like, even now I love doing FP, but it's like, you know, sometimes you just never get there, and it just, like, you just want to do it sometimes. Yeah. Poor Nylum, getting cleaved every run. Ooh, Oxy just barely not getting the gold feather. Alright. Not a great RBB, but better than Oxylen's, or Eric's, so that's what matters most. I feel like the cutscene where Snorkel gets, like, saved from the anchor on top, it's like... that kind of cutscene is exactly the kind of thing that you would see in, like, Conker's Bad Fur Day. Except, of course, it would go different in that game, right? Yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking of, like, the scene at the beginning where you got the dogfish and the catfish. What a great game. That game's speedrun is hard as shit, too. It's one of those I would love to see. Just speaking of that in general, I would love to see like a marathon of like N64 games all strung together. I feel like over the years at GDQ, N64 always gets like shit on. Like so bad, right? Wow, language, my bad. N64 games always get the bad like treatment, right? But there's so many good ones that just like never get shown. I mean, this game and Tui, obviously. I mean, Zelda's and Mario got their time in the sun for sure. Conkers is good. Star Fox 64 is very good, even though it's kind of an auto-scroller. It's also kind of not. Pokemon Snap's a great run. Space Station, Silicon Valley, great game. Right, Rip Dolphin #2. Yeah, I haven't seen a run of the game in like it's got to be at least like since before COVID. But I used to watch Arbliterator stream it a lot. This is a very interesting way of doing the Jinjo there from Eric's just getting like damage recoiled onto the Jinjo. Just so Snacker kind of de-aggroes. Alright. This is where the run maybe gets decided. Oxylen cruising through spring. Oh, Eric's just barely misses that feather too. No free gold feathers. Damn, I can't believe Eric's is still ahead after that RBB. I thought after falling from lifeboat jump, he was done. What are some other good N64 runs? I mean, not so much runs, but I mean, there's a fighting game that only came out in PAL in Japan called Rakuga Kids. That game is excellent. It's very silly. Very cartoony, but very fun. Castlevania 64 has a pretty good speedrun, I guess, but the game is just so unknown. I thought Oxylen was gonna get trolled there, but only one troll. Yeah. I mean, it kind of does, but it's kind of what I like about it. Like, I like the blocky look of the polygons of an N64 game, right? You know, PlayStation 1, Dreamcast, and N64 all had the same kind of polygon, you know, textures. But something about the N64 ones just... Mwah, chef's kiss. It's like a lot of games when they get remastered or like redone or anything like that, I feel like it's always such a loss. Like, I know a lot of people, you know, really like that, but I mean, the best example I can think of is Conquer Live and Reloaded on Xbox. It's like they made Conquer like furry and they gave everything like an updated, you know, look and feel, and it's just like, I just like the shitty, blocky way the original game looked. Quest 64 was amazing. Quest 64 is a pretty big meme. I tried playing it once, but I didn't get that far. There's a great Twitter account, I think, called Quest 64 Official, and they always post all sorts of really funny tweets. See someone run Hybrid Heaven? You know, I've never actually played Hybrid Heaven. I mean, I own all the N64 games. I'm sure everyone's heard me say that a million times, but there's so many that I just haven't, like, had a chance to play. A lot of games that I thought were really fun, but I'd probably never play again. Bomberman Second Attack was a good one. Worms Armageddon, good one. Gauntlet Legends, great one. Hey You Pikachu was an okay playthrough, but I'll probably never play that game again. That game is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be going into it. An experience, but could come out again in modern times and be updated. See, I don't even know what kind of game it is. I always thought it was a fighting game. Because I think there's a sequel, isn't there? That like came out in Japan. I actually don't remember if that's the game I'm thinking of. Oxylen almost getting trolled. It's another really good N64 experience. I mean, there's a lot of good Japanese games. Some of them have English ROM hacks. That's good, but many of runs have died on this tree. Yes. So many runs have just, like, you know, also never even gotten to this tree. Ooh, that was a really fast spring clip. Love to see it. Wrong way. Jump to the right, not to the forward. I feel like Eric split a little late there, but maybe he didn't. I'm so used to seeing people split on entering summer. Not sure if that was to keep track of notes or mumbo tokens. Maybe tokens. Maybe not. Or maybe he was good on tokens, I don't know. Iggy's Wreckin' Balls, great game. Actually, it's not a great game, but it's fun. It's fun to play with friends. Glover, not a great game, but it's a fun playthrough, or at least one playthrough. Superman 64. Everyone knows that game. Yeah, Glover's very original. Glover run since COVID. .3D collecting, 3D platformer. I mean, I wouldn't call it a 3D collecting game. It's more of like a 3D platformer puzzle game. It's basically just kind of get the ball to the end of the stage and then solve these puzzles along the way kind of thing. But done in the way where it seems like a platformer. And then of course you got different balls to like do different things. You got bouncy ball, your bowling ball, your ball bearing. I think there's another couple ones, but I don't remember. It's been such a long time since I played it. Oh, how could I forget? Duck Dodgers. Daffy Duck starring, or Duck Dodgers starring Daffy Duck. Great N64 game. Ball Beehive. I mean, they're moving out, right? They're just like, hey, we're getting ready to move out. Beat it. I've only ever played Gex 1. And I was like I was in the last world when I realized that you could change your camera settings from automatic to like semi-automatic or manual. And that pissed me off. Yeah, I only ever played Gex on the N64. I never played it on, I guess, PlayStation. Or is Gex a Dreamcast game? I don't remember. Gex was like the mascot for whatever company made it. Yeah. Gex reminds me a lot of, or I guess the other way around. You know, Mark Kirko just recently fully released Banjo Nostalgia. Would recommend. I know 8-Bit Beast has been doing speedruns of it. ROM hack over the years. But, the hub world in that game reminds me a lot of Gex. Just kind of moving around, kind of... I mean, I guess playing Gex, it just reminded me of SM64, the way you kind of go around to each of the, you know, quote-unquote worlds, paintings, etc. I feel like all the entertainment I got from Gex was for the wrong reasons. Like, one of my favorite parts about playing Gex is when you have to climb the little footprint pads on the walls. And I mean, Gex walks around upright, right? But when he climbs the pads, he like just like turns into a real gecko. And it's just really funny. All right, nice fall bit clip from Oxylen. Just reminds me of when I played ukulele, and when you're just standing, you know, and you can like, you know, make Yuka stick out his tongue, and it's just so much entertainment from so little, right? Man, imagine if Space Worm could happen to the Jinjo. Just like every now and again, the Jinjo just rises and goes to space. And then you just can't get the Jinjo Jiggy. I mean, let's just hope I didn't will it into existence or anything, but... I feel like if we haven't seen it at this point, we're never gonna see it, right? All I'm saying is, what if, you know? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh my god, I thought Eric's was getting bashed off the scaffold. What a great emote. Although I feel like it's the baby Eerie that loves the worms. The adult one doesn't seem to want to eat worms anymore. It becomes a real... Oh my god, that was so scary. Yeah, that's true. Kids in their broccoli. Yeah, but he seems to enjoy eating the worms, right? I guess hence the love. You're never too old for a worm, right? That's the bird way. Bet you can't eat just one, right? Wait, what's going on here? Oh, grabbing an extra health. Just so we don't accidentally die to soft lock. Okay, he's good. We? What makes you go we? Alright, we're still washy free from Oxylen. Still got one more Mumbo hut to go to, though. Does he? I know he says it when he bounces off things. Have I just, like, not paid attention? Cause that's all I can think of is normally when he jumps he goes woo 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 woo, and then when he like recoils off something, then he goes wee. Am I just tripping? We every third jump? Really? Like, is it in a cycle, or is it just every third jump, like, just, you know, it doesn't matter if they're consecutive, just every third jump he goes wee. Wow, that was a fast jiggy grab. Or a third of 4. This is a great RBA section from Oxylen. I just can't think of any scenario I've seen Banjo jump that many times other than, you know, when you're doing a bit clip. Oh my god. Is this like gold split pace for Oxy? No, I don't think so. I mean, if he has a really fast BGS here. Oh yeah, that was a gold split. Damn, that was a really crazy RBA. Yeah, gold splitted that by just under a second. That's crazy. Yep, Eric's still on PB pace. Still a bit to go, though. So he's not out of the woods yet. But I mean, you know, what could possibly go wrong in Bubble Boot? Okay, let's turn on Eric's audio here. Just so we can hear his soft lock. Brilliant. Alright. Good soft lock. Yep. Smooge. Very smooge. So yeah, if I think, you know, I'm gonna do the typical Oxy. If he ends up winning, I think I'll let Eric's finish his run in peace. If he's still on pace, which I mean, he's quite a bit ahead now. Minus 113 living click clock, which is quite significant. Best possible time 2:06:00, which is almost a 2-minute PB. So still got lots of time to save. Come on, I believe. Make it through the door. There you go. Man, I still can't believe how clean that RBA was from Oxylen. Eric's hungry for that gold feather landing in the moat or path. A Buzz Bomb was hungry for bear. I thought he wasn't gonna see him. He like kind of got way to the left to kind of get out of his sight, I guess, but he wasn't having it. That was where you think you going? Alright, GG Eric's. Just one more level to go. And then I guess, you know, there's the whole, you know, don't get dicked around by furnace fun. Hey, Tyson. Turtle in agony. We got a sound for that. The best impression of Tanked Up you'll ever hear. RJ. What the hell turtle is J? Oh, right, yellow. Forgot Oxylen's French. Just, you know, type. Excuse me, this is an English chat. And then I was like, V would be green. There's no green turtle, and then there's a fucking violet turtle. Spam messages so it gets pushed out. Nah, don't do that. Spam emojis. Spam baguette. Isn't this pace looking pretty good for Eric's? It is. It is indeed. Eric's is currently minus 1 minute 16 seconds. Quebec and France are disappointed in me. Quebec can think whatever it wants. It doesn't mean it's right. Yeah, we all have big hopes for Eric's here. Not that you know, Oxylen is probably ooh, that was a really close peck to get up there. Oxy is probably winning this race. I don't see anything that can stop him at this point, other than, you know, dying to like Ginginator. Even dying in Bubble Glue. Uh-oh. Oh fuck, he's gonna die in Bubble Glue. Holy shit, that was so close. Okay, let's hope he doesn't get sniped by the buzz bomb here now. Okay, he's being extra careful. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I almost killed the run. Oh my god, that was so funny. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. He just has to not lose the vial now. And then we're really out of the woods. Jesus Christ, I can't believe that almost happened. That would have been such a terrible way to go out. Yeah. Yeah, he is. Will I sing the Vile song? Absolutely not. I'll leave that to Pixel. Everyone can be treated to Pixel's Vile song. Everyone boo this man. I'm sorry, Jilmara, but do I see a sub badge next to your name? Exclamation boob. What a great copy pasta. You're poor, so am I. Everyone booed this man. None of them are even playing on Xbox, though. You know, I've cast a few Xbox matches this tournament race, and I don't ever remember paying attention to boob. Oh, then again, I think all the Xbox races I've seen haven't been RBA. They've all been either no FFM or RRBA. No, I think they've just been... No, it is Briggs, who is no FFM. And then... Tyson. Did you do boob? Yeah, I was thinking that back as I was saying it. Yeah, didn't I cast Tyson? I can't remember if I casted your first race. What was your first race? Tyson versus Rag? Yeah, I know Briggs doesn't. Yeah, I did. That's right. I just didn't even pay attention to boob. I'm sure that must mean it was fine then. Otherwise, I probably would have been like, oh! Uh-oh. I wonder why Kazooie haven't boob. You know, I should really get GarageBot in chat. I feel like there's a lot of quotes that could get added to a list of quotes, and that's a great quote. Except it would be, I wonder why Kazooie haven't Bob. That is not interested in either. What, either boob? Kazooie no boob cause bird. I mean, I tried to set up a GarageBot as a Twitch bot, but it wouldn't let me authenticate the account for some reason. One day I'll get it to work, and then we can spam jokes with mismatched punchlines. Yeah. I knew what was going on. Alright. Oxylen just on the tail end. No Mumbo shenanigans. This race, no washies, no T-Rex. No fun. Can't really mess up the run from this point out. You would be absolutely wrong. Picture question on Death Square. Grunty question on Death Square. Grunty question on Joker Square. Soft lock during Grunty fight. Death during Grunty fight. N64 hard crash from a cosmic ray. I mean, running out of feathers during Grunty, I mean, you can just get feathers in Grunty. I feel like that one's... It sucks, but it's easier to recover from, right? Accidentally setting up FFM again while in FFM. Or while in FF. That would be terrible. But it's slow, you're right. But Oxylen has some seconds to bleed. He's several minutes ahead, so... Oh my god, he got a picture question! Okay. Death Square time. Or you could just never get the Talon Trot. Oh, there we go. Alright. Good question. Moving. Internet dies during Grunny fight. I think at this point, I would probably take a screenshot. Like, if my internet died during Grunny fight, when I was done the fight, I would take a screenshot of my TV and my timer. And be like, it's bullshit if you don't count this. Oxy's gonna get a 201. It'll probably be a 201. Alright, nice sting pot skip. Yeah, Eric's says that he likes to do round 1 and 2 without the shoes. So if he ever comes back, oh, Oxylen didn't get the one cycle Grunny phase 1. Eric said he, during the last race, that he likes to do Grunty or Vile phase 1 and phase 2 without the shoes, so that way when he eventually goes back to running no FFM, he won't be like so slapped across the face by not having the shoes. Insta-yeets the fireball. Oh yeah, I guess when you're like in that position. Alright, there's one. That's gonna miss. Yeah, this is a rough Grunny. It's a good thing it isn't close. Otherwise, he'd be having a rough time. Alright, there's 2. The rest of the beak bombs should be pretty free. Should be. Okay, good. Uh-oh. There's no way he's getting cutscene skip here. I mean, he could make it in time, but it'll be close. Oh yeah, he made it in time. Alright. Are we seeing a soft lock? Those were... I can't believe those egg shots went in. Does he have like some sort of homing? Like... Those egg shots look terrible and yet all of them went in. I actually don't believe it. How does soft lock happen? I don't know. Something to do with lag during the Jinjo statues. Yeah. 201 absolutely dead. But in the end, it's like, you know, 201 versus winning the race. You take that W. Oh, 8 shot right in the perfect spot. 20205. I'll keep the timer going for Eric's. Alright, GG's.
Hey.
Hey, that was the gruntiest fight of all time, for sure.
I know, right?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not pulling in Eric's here just because he's on a PB pace, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's currently a minute ahead. Going
wow.
into Ninpalk.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. Oh no, we got Grunny question.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Oh, okay, he got it wrong. Thank God. Let's switch up audio
Please
here.
don't do a grunty fight like me, Rex, and you got free to.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, so yeah, he's minus 59.6. Here, let me stream my screen for you, just so you can watch along with me instead of the laggy stream.
Yeah, so I don't have delay.
He can maybe clutch a 206. Maybe. According to his splits, he has 14 seconds to save on Grunty.
Yeah.
So if he has good good sections, sure.
All right.
Yeah, Dingpot skips the first one. Yeah, please no. When you were on your way out of Bubble Gloop, we were like, okay, what are all the things that could happen to Oxylen that could maybe bring Eric's back into this? And it was just...
Dude, I almost died in the Power Group. That was the scariest shit I've ever seen. in that
Go
game.
back and watch it and listen to what I said right before you were doing it. I was like...
I will definitely watch this VOD later. It's
Yeah,
a lot of memes.
I 100% called your death like right before, and then all of a sudden you missed the note, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that." It was pretty bad.
I really thought I was gonna die. My god.
I thought you were too, but I mean, luckily you were closer to the beginning than I
That
thought.
was, at least I survived. That was so fortunate because I was in big PB pace for BGS. It was almost a perfect BGS.
Yeah.
Except one Croctus.
Oh yeah, I was going ham over your RBA section too.
Yeah, RBA was a goal as well, but
Yeah.
didn't match my IL goal. In practice I got better, but I just need to do more runs that go to RBA to gold it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, sometimes she just kind of aims straight forward. Grunny be rude a little bit. Alright, looks good. Oh yeah, your Jinjo statues were crazy too. I thought every egg you shot was gonna miss the statues.
Yeah, you need to aim a bit right and
yeah. Well, I know you aim a bit right,
not.
but it looked too a bit right, and then it just worked, and I was like, what the hell?
yeah. I wasn't sure about the first one, to be honest. The two others, okay. Yeah, the first one I wasn't sure at all.
Yeah. Alright, there's 2 statues. And 3. No soft lock for Eric's.
Nice. Let's go, let's go.
Let's go. Little reminder for everyone in chat playing the game, remember to jump so the Jinjo hits Grunny earlier on the last Jinjo. See people not do that occasionally, and it's like, just jump! The phase ends! Alright, got this, Eric's.
Ooh, still 206 base.
Yeah.
It's gonna be...
It's gonna be close,
very
but...
great. Yeah. Oh no.
No, that might have done it. Yeah, I don't think it's 206 is...
Really good.
Well... Come on. Ah, I got the 206!
Oh my god, let's go!
Hey, GG's!
Yo, congrats!
What the fuck?
GG's! I forgot to stop the timer, everyone, but 206.59. 206.59.
Oh my fucking shit.
Ooh, that was the nail biter right at the end when you started taking damage on the statue.
It was. I almost choked the 206.
Yeah. I
Oh
didn't believe in
man.
it when you failed like 2 eggs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I pressed twice and shot only once in the first.
Yeah, fucking lag, I
I
guess.
was like,
Yeah.
oh shit. But oh my god.
yeah. I mean,
I knew I
good luck
was-
on your side too with the Grunny question on the death square.
Oh, I know. I was like, oh my god, if this is a correct answer, I'm gonna cry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, it was good RNG.
Yeah.
I knew I was certainly lost to Oxy, but I guess you were like waiting for me to finish since I was on PB pace.
yeah. When Oxylen finished, you were like just entering Furnace Fun.
Oh, okay. So he got like a 2, 3.
202.05.
Oh, GG's, Oxy. Really good run.
GG's.
Yeah, there were a lot
I tried
of
my best.
there were a lot of pretty Monka moments throughout the
I tried my best to die, but yeah, I couldn't die, sorry. I got so much places where I almost died.
Really?
I mean, not so much, but I almost died in FP, I almost died in BGS. Yeah, maybe other places. I'm pretty sure I got all the Monkey's places.
Yeah. Oh my god.
MMN as well.
Yeah, I didn't realize you had so much time to save in your Click Clock Wood. I was just
I didn't remember either.
Yeah, when you split after that, I was like, this could be a pretty juicy PB from this point. Because I was like, what's the worst that can happen?
I
And
didn't
then
remember either.
Oxylen showed us like the worst that could happen.
What was that again?
Oh, he almost died right at the end of Bubble Gloop.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right before Vile. It was a very close shave.
What was that again? Really?
Oh, let me mute your stream.
Cerveza Cristal.
God, I love those memes. I need to get that emote in chat. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I know there was a couple things earlier on. I think both of you guys had some rocky start.
Yeah, my early game was not good.
Yeah, your Mumbos
I was frustrated at this Termite Tower, and then I just couldn't play during the whole level. I don't remember what else happened.
Yeah,
I had a rough TTC, but after I got first try FP early and outdoor skip, I was like, this could be a good run if I don't choke like always.
Yeah, you guys were synced up a little bit in TTC. I mean, Eric's, you had a faster start out of Mumbo's because Oxylen was kind of lagging behind a bit. And then I can't remember what point you got ahead, but I remember it was...
Yeah, it was during TTC. But
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he choked or if it was just movement, because I actually got a pretty decent TTC.
Oh, I remember. Eric's missed the last note on the triple notes that you fly.
Oh yeah.
At the beginning.
On the last flag section.
Yeah, and so that's where you got ahead.
I had to go back for it.
Yeah, it looked like you were such lined up so well, and then you just kind of stopped holding up, and then it's just every time I see that, it's like people gotta trust in their flight.
Yeah, that was happened.
I guess thinking of the early game as well, one big like oh my god moment was Oxy at the beginning of Clankers when you got hit by the...
Oh yeah, I don't know why I got it sometimes. I feel like I do every time the same thing, but...
I mean, you got hit there, but then you landed on the upper platform.
Yeah, it was lucky at least.
Lucky.
Yeah, that was very lucky. I thought you were going all the way down, and then all of a sudden you landed. This is probably the best thing that could have happened.
Because you go for the beginner cycle at least.
Yeah, overall, great race. Great. It's always good to see a PB during a race as well. So
I was so nervous at the end. Entering Grunt T5, I was shaking almost.
Yeah,
classic.
Just please no grunty shenanigans. Please no grunty shenanigans.
Yeah.
Not like me, dude. My grunty was awful. I missed the first phase. I don't know what I did. I think I didn't poop enough eggs, but I had to.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
And yeah, I missed a big bomb, so it was scuffed, and then I couldn't count. I thought
oh my god.
I only 3 times, and it was 4 times, so it was like down in the air, and I was still in the air, like very far.
Yeah. It was. I didn't think you were gonna get the Jinjo cutscene skip either. You had to haul ass to go.
Hey, but I got it somehow.
Yeah, just non-stop movement all the way there, and then got in place, and then I guess you had a little bit of leeway. She didn't shoot right away, but
you just solid. Like you just have so much time to go to the spots wherever you are, I guess.
Yeah. All right, well, Oxylen, congrats on the win. You'll be racing Schlongster in the winners semifinals.
It's gonna be interesting.
That'll be
good. Similar PBs.
Yep. Show him what a real sub 2 runner looks like. in that match. And then
Yeah.
the other winner final match, like I said, is going to be happening tomorrow at what time? 5 Pacific, I think. Yeah, 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern. That's Pixel versus Mium, so that'll be fun.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh,
gonna be
is that
very cool too.
Yep,
is that afternoon or 5 a.m.?
5 p.m. So that's
Oh, okay.
like midnight your time or 1 a.m. or something. Or
Nice.
for Oxylen, sorry.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
But yeah, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. And
Nice.
then yeah, and then Eric's, you'll be moving down to race Zoink.
Oh, my boy Sonic.
Yep, so Eric's versus Zoink, that one will be fun. And then the winner of that will move on to top 8 losers, where you'll be racing Tyson. So
Ooh.
fun. So go ahead and schedule up whenever you can. That'd be great. And
Yep.
someone will be there to host. Any last
Of
words
course.
before I cut us out?
Not really. Thanks for hosting the race.
Yeah, thanks GDO. And
No problem.
much love to Flame that he couldn't.
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah, he's got rough time going on. So
Mhm.
Yeah. But thank you for
Big
picking up.
help.
yep.
Yeah.
I knew because I was taking over Flame's spot, I had to throw the emojis up by the names. So.
Those are amazing.
Yeah.
I love the sombrero.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and raid Pixel because Pixel's streaming, and Pixel hosted the race this morning, right? I think.
I don't
I-
remember.
Can't remember either. Yeah, he must have. So, yeah, go
Yeah.
watch him slam his head against sub 2. It'll happen one of these days. So,
For sure.
yeah.
GG's.
All right, GG's. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.
See
See
ya.
ya.
Thanks for watching and hosting.